But in this case, it was very nice. You were speaking very confidently, and it didn't feel like a first session. It was very good. That's one thing. Besides that, there are a couple of errors. Of course, regarding the errors, you need not worry. As you go on practicing, you will be able to learn a lot. There's just one other thing. This is an advice, recommendation I give to all my learners. Just try.
Hello.
Hi, Anshul. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. What about you?
I'm fine too. Thank you very much. This is our first session together, isn't it?
Yeah, it is first
Okay.
session.
Okay. In that case, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, sure. As you know, my name is Anchal Dhaka. I am from Delhi. I am a mother of 5-year-old son and I'm a homemaker. I'm doing MA in Pol Science from IGNOU University, Delhi. That's all
Okay.
about me.
Hmm. Okay, that's very nice. And in which year are you?
Second year.
Okay. Okay, that's very nice. Could you also tell me quickly what feedback the other tutors have been giving you so far?
Actually, I have some fear to speak English language, and one other another thing is that I do many mistakes related to grammars and sentence form framing. That's are my mistakes, and they
Okay.
suggest me read more and speak more.
Okay. Okay. That's very nice. Uh, that's one thing. Okay. Let me ask you this: being a mother, it must be quite difficult for you to manage your studies and homemaking, and then be with your son, spend time with your son. Normally we talk about work-life balance when someone is, in a profession, in a job. But in this case also, it must be very difficult for you to manage all these tasks, juggle them very easily. So how very smoothly, sorry. So how do you maintain this sort of work-life balance? How do you try to find some me time?
Actually, mastery is distance learning. No need to attend daily college.
Mhm.
I just study before my exam, and my exam will be in December. Still, I did not start studying. And one another thing, my I have only one kid,
Mhm.
and he goes to school. He is first standard, and
He's in first standard. He's
yeah,
in first standard.
he is in first standard, and my husband and my child both go to in their own work, so
Hmm.
I am free right now to do anything. So I have made to do
Hmm.
household chores, so no need to such a burden. But
Hmm.
yeah, I feel sometimes lonely as I am alone at the whole day in my
Hmm.
home. My child come back at 3 p.m.
He comes back with an S. He comes back at 3 p.m.
He comes back 3 p.m. At
Okay.
3 p.m.
Okay. Okay. That's there.
Yeah,
And being a mother, how is your life different from when it was before?
yeah, it has totally changed. Means that being a girl, you are free, no worry to do anything, and you don't have any responsibility. But when you have a child, then you look like you are now ready to get some responsibilities. You have to do many lots of work of a child, and in starting periods you have to sacrifice with your sleep also. Oh, sometimes we have to wake up, means
Yeah.
that we can't sleep whole night. And one another point for a mother is mothers wants to be self dependent, but due to their child responsibility, they are not ready to do anything. They have to do only bringing up and taking care her child and children. So it's a very main sacrifice for every mother. That is the main
Okay.
point,
Okay. That was
and I
that was.
am one from of them. There
Hmm.
may be some type of women who don't want to do job, who want to stay at their home, but I'm not from them. I want to
Hmm.
do something, but due to my some this type of responsibilities, I am unable to do go
Hmm.
outside to do anything. This is my main
Okay.
point.
Yeah. Due to all the other responsibilities, I cannot work. We can say it like that. I'll write it on chat also. Due to all the other responsibilities, can you pronounce it? Can you say the sentence?
Due to all the other responsibilities,
The other responsibilities.
Due to all the other responsibilities. Okay, it
Yeah,
is called
I
the
cannot
or
say.
the, sir.
So actually, when we have, just like we have with and an, for consonants and an for vowel, like an orange. The same goes for the and the. If after the we have a consonant, it's the. When it's a vowel, it's the. So for instance, the
Okay,
color, the orange. It's like that.
okay,
The color
I
and
got it.
the, yeah, the orange. Throughout the session, I will just keep writing all this stuff on chat also. Okay. Yes, that is one thing. Uh, okay. So
Sir,
a couple of.
I would like to know about you also.
Okay. Well, so you already know my name is Harit, and I live in Rajasthan. There's a city called Alwar here. Yeah, and
Okay,
what about what else? So the thing is that I started my studies, my higher studies in commerce, but then I switched fields. I didn't really like that subject that much, and so I came into this field of English teaching. I was from quite some time interested in English, so I used to read a lot. I used to watch a lot of things, and I just learned English somehow. And I just wanted to become a teacher. I always thought it came naturally to me. Yeah, that's there. Besides that, right now I'm just in this job and I'm learning French.
French.
That's yeah, that's
Where
practically
do
all
you
about.
do job apart from this
So
clappingo?
actually, apart from this, like this is my only job, and besides that, as a student, I'm learning French also.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And you learn English from childhood.
So I was in an English medium school, yes, but it was somewhere around a decade ago when I was in 10th, when I started to read books. I wasn't actually aiming at learning English. I just wanted to read books, and so from then, that point onwards, I just kept reading a lot, kept watching a lot, and so I learned English like that.
Okay, do you have environment of English speaking at your home?
No, not exactly. But I never.
Means that Alwar is near about the Delhi.
Well, in a way, yes, but
I went
actually
there.
here, yeah, but here at home we just speak Hindi or Punjabi. We don't really speak
Okay.
English. Yeah. Plus, I don't think I ever needed it that way because throughout, well, I've watched a lot of things, So the thing is, hundreds and hundreds of hours. I just like that. I liked watching English shows, English series, and so that helped me a lot. I
Yeah,
was
definitely
able
it
to
comes
understand.
automatically when you have you involved in this language.
Yeah, that is there. Yeah,
But
so
I
I love.
started just before 1 month.
Yeah, that is there, and that's why it will take a lot of time. That's there. Like for me, also with French, it's the same thing. I am progressing quite slowly and so on. So I have to put in a lot of time, and that's there. Okay. Okay, a couple of errors quickly before we move ahead. First of all, you asked me, you said, okay, sir, I want to go somewhere. And then after a minute, you came back and you said, you are asking something. Well, our asking is present, like right now I'm doing it. But even if we are just referring to 1 minute ago, we say, you were asking me something. Could you please continue? Okay. It would be
Give me
like that.
1 minute, please. Excuse me. Give me 1 minute, please. I asked that.
Yeah, yeah. So you said that. And after that, when you came back, you said, you are asking something. You said it that way. Well, actually, we use it in the past. We say, you were asking me something. You were asking me.
Okay, and I
Yeah.
asked you are asking something.
Exactly. You said it in the present.
Okay.
So we
Actually,
would say
that
it.
time I also stick in my mind. I should
Okay.
use were replace
Yeah.
are.
Yes, yes, yes. That is
Yeah.
there. So even though
I
it happened
have
literally.
basic knowledge
Correct.
about grammar, but when I speak, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Means that
okay.
it comes automatically. I
Hmm.
forget all grammar rules.
Yeah, that's
This
very
is
much
the
okay. So for
problem.
the next couple of months, if you make such mistakes, that is not to worry about because speaking is a bit different. So even though while we are writing or while you are thinking, you are able to get it all right, you will make mistakes while speaking, and that's very normal. But once you have gotten enough practice, you will just stop making those mistakes. That is there.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that is one thing. It's in Hindi that we say मैंने गलती करी. In English, actually, we say make a mistake.
Make a mistakes.
Yeah, so you
Make
can say
a
I make
mistake.
a lot of mistakes. Yeah, so I make a lot of mistakes in grammar. I make, not do, but make. Okay. Grammar is
Okay.
actually always, yeah. Yeah, so it would be do but make. So the thing is that many times you will find it like this. In Indian English, we say a lot many things which are incorrect because we have just taken them from Hindi. Well, you might come across them very many times, but it's actually incorrect. So it's most of my learners, they make this mistake. They say do, but yeah, it would be make. That's one thing.
Okay.
And grammar is actually singular. We can say grammar topics, grammar subjects, but grammar by itself is singular. We cannot say grammars. That is there. Yeah,
Okay.
that is one thing. Yeah, and could you pronounce this word? I will write it on chat. This one,
Educated.
educated. Yeah, educated,
Educated.
educated. Correct. Yeah. Do you know the difference between before and ago? It is almost the opposite. So the thing is that first of all, it has nothing really to do with short and long times, long period of time. Well, the thing is that if from the present I'm referring to a point in the past, it could be anything. It could be 1 day ago, it could be 10 years ago. Whenever I'm in the present and I'm talking about the past, I would use ago. But
Okay.
when I'm in the past and I want to refer to a point earlier than that point, so sort of past of the past, for that I use before. Okay,
Okay,
so I
with the
can say,
had you can say with the had we use before, and in the past we use ago. Had is used for past before past.
head in, oh, had, okay, had, yes, you're right.
Yeah,
Just a second.
had.
Yeah, these two
Had.
words, the pronunciation has to be there. Could you pronounce them?
Okay, it's a head. First one is head.
This is a head, this is our head, and the second one is had.
Had.
Had. Yeah, so you're very much right. We call this tense past perfect, and it is like past of the past. So for when we want to refer to some point which is in the past of the past, we say past perfect, and then we use before also. So
Yeah.
you would say 1 month ago I started learning, and 3 months before that I had decided that I would learn. I had decided. Okay,
Okay.
3 months. And just one little error. So you said I spoke 1 month before. I should speak 1 month ago. Well, actually, there are many different words here. I will write all of them. Speak, say, tell, talk, and they can. They are quite mixed up. You know, like in the sense that they are all very similar, and so it can be a little difficult to understand when to use which. So here, actually, we would use say. When we talk, speaking refers just to the mechanism. Like right now I'm speaking, it could be anything, I'm just speaking something. But when I'm focusing on the words, then I say I'm saying something. So
Say.
I have to say 1 month ago. I don't have to say 1 month before, I have to say 1 month ago. Okay, then we
Okay.
have then we have tell,
I
which
got
is when you are passing on information to someone. I was telling her that I would be absent the next day. I was telling her, so it's a certain information that you are conveying to someone. So for that you use tell. Okay, there is
it.
a bit of difference here. As you go on listening to stuff, you will be able to understand when we are using say, when we are using tell. But yeah, here we would say I should say I should say ago
Okay.
and not before.
Okay.
That is there. That's one thing. By the way, how have your sessions been going so far?
Every session is going very well, and
Okay.
this is my I think ninth session
Yeah,
today.
10th session actually.
10th. Okay.
Hmm. Okay, yes, that's very nice. I am happy that you are enjoying your experience here. Okay, today's topic is also very good, but just one thing I want here, that you take care of the past tense. It can be a bit difficult at times. So there are two ways in which we talk about the past. First of all, we use simple past. So for instance, could you tell me the simple past of the word become, of the verb become?
Became.
Correct. So I become, I became. I speak would be
Spoke.
correct. Yeah, spoke, and so on. So we have words, and then we say. So a couple of times in
Yeah.
the session, yeah, a couple of times during the session, you made a mistake that you used to say I were speak instead of converting speak into spoke. You actually added were or was. That is one thing we have to take care of. And secondly, do you know the difference of used to?
Used to is used for habitual things.
Past
Means
habits.
which
Correct.
past habit we continue using something. We used to generally use this word used to. I used
Yeah,
to go to market as I
correct.
have habit going on in after one day or alternative days. Then I will use used to. I used to
Exactly.
go
Yeah.
to there,
Yeah, exactly. I used to go there. I used to go to the
and
market.
it take first form of word of verb.
Very good. Yes, you know that. Okay, that's great. So in the next couple of minutes, we'll be using these two forms, simple past and used to. So tell me a little about your childhood. How was it like?
Okay, I think today topic is childhood.
Yeah, today's topic is childhood.
Okay, childhood. Yeah, I think the best part of a period of life is childhood,
Hmm.
and everyone want to enjoy childhood. Means that that time we don't know about more in the future, we don't think about future, we are not get ready to any taking responsibilities. So that time we just enjoy.
Hmm.
Don't doesn't matter what's going on in with family, what's going on with other things. We just enjoy the period that we whatever we are living. So I think
Correct.
childhood is best part of the life, and I
Hmm.
also enjoyed my childhood. Actually we have uh, three sisters and brothers. Means I have two siblings. One is my younger brother, and I have one elder sister. So I was in between, and you can say that I was as between in both also. Means there is
Okay.
a some you can say my younger brother enjoyed more with me than my elder sister,
Hmm.
and same here, my elder sister enjoy more with me than my younger brother. So I enjoyed a lot, and we were very happy. But I missed nowadays those days, because those days were very very wonderful.
And
Yeah.
wonderful. And those are some unforgettable memories for me. Unforgettable
Yeah,
memories.
even I missed a lot those days. We live together, we play together, we fighting
We
together.
used to. We used to live together. We used to fight together. We used to play
Yeah, we
together.
used to fight, we used to play together. And we go to in our
We.
family. We I am from farmer family. I belong to farmer family. So we go to in our field, and on our tubewell we enjoyed a lot there. So
Ah,
I missed those days.
okay. We
Those
used to
days.
go, and yeah, I miss those days. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's really nice. Just a couple of errors before you move ahead again. First of all, uh, these three words. Just a second. Could you pronounce them? These three.
Whales, walls, wells.
Correct. Yeah. So I think you wanted to say well here. We had two wells. Is that so?
Tube well. Tube well.
Two
Tube well
wells.
to
Yeah, right.
well.
W E
Well.
double L. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think I heard whales. It would be wells. Two wells. There were two
Well.
wells there. Yeah. So either you can, whenever you are talking about your siblings, you can say I have two siblings. Okay. Or you can, when you want to talk about you three together, you use the verb to be. We are three together. We are three siblings. Okay.
We are
Three siblings. So we are
okay.
three brothers and
Three
sisters. It's
siblings.
like that. Yeah.
Means including me, we are three.
Exactly. So when you are including yourself also, you would say we are. Otherwise, when you are just talking about your siblings apart from you, you would say I have two siblings. One an elder sister,
Okay.
another a younger brother. Sorry,
Okay.
tell me.
Means that I want to know that if I include myself, we use this sentence. We are three siblings.
Yeah,
I cannot say myself also sibling.
you can call yourself like you are just referring to all of you together. So you can say we are three siblings, as in we are three brothers and
Okay.
sisters. We can say it
Okay.
like that. Yeah. So whenever we talk about this, so we can say we are a team of four. We are a team of four people. Again, I'm including myself and I'm saying all of us together are a team of four people. Okay. So first of all,
Okay.
actually, it was a really good session. I really enjoyed it. That's definitely one thing. Besides that, so I maybe when you mentioned in the beginning that I have some confidence issues or something of that sort, it could be there perhaps when you're talking to other people. But here I didn't notice that at all. You were very free.
Actually, this
You were.
is my 10th session. When you will,
Hmm.
if you watched my first session, I was
Yes.
sitting like this, and
Okay.
there was Anindya sir. Uh, he recognized that I am feeling some hesitation. That was my first demo
Hmm.
session. But now,
Okay.
day by day, I am
Yes,
enjoying.
of course.
But it
Yeah, that is
depends
there.
on the teacher also. Some teachers come, start with the topic I didn't feel familiar with, and conversation
Hmm.
not enjoying that time.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, that is
So
also there.
it
So at this
depends on the
stage,
tutor also.
hmm. Okay, okay. Yeah, but in this case, it was very nice. You were speaking very confidently, and it didn't feel like a first session. It was very good. That's one thing. Besides that, there are a couple of errors. Of course, regarding the errors, you need not worry. As you go on practicing, you will be able to learn a lot. There is just one other thing. This is an advice, recommendation I give to all my learners. Just try to listen to as many natives as much as you can, and particularly the native speakers, not the Indian ones, but the native speakers. Like there is one channel actually, one very good way to learn English, to learn articulation, pronunciation, how to say things, and so on. There is a practice called imitation or shadowing, which simply means that when a native speaker says something, you try to repeat that after them exactly the way they did. You listen to it very properly, you try to repeat it. In the beginning phase, particularly, it helps a lot. So if you go on doing it for a long time, you would be able to get a lot good results. So there is,
Okay.
if you go on YouTube, you will find this channel, Triple M English. Well, she is a very good teacher. She explains a lot of grammar stuff and stuff related to pronunciation. If you just write on YouTube, imitation Triple M English, you will see very many good videos related to that. Just the only thing you have to remember is that you have to listen to native speakers. That's a very important thing. Besides that, yeah, you can. There is one thing. One other thing. When we talk about our like siblings in that way, we don't say in middle. We refer to ourselves as a middle child. Middle, not in between,
Okay.
but middle. Yeah. So
I
I am the
was
middle child.
middle child.
Yeah. And in this
You
case, we
can
can
say
also
I
say
am middle child.
exactly. I am the middle child. And there is one other
Nice.
thing. So fillers, I'm not sure if your tutors have already mentioned this word or not, but when we pause for a certain time, what we do is instead of just remaining completely silent, we try to use a certain word. Like in Hindi, we use the word matlab a lot. But actually, the thing is that these fillers are okay. We use them. But the only thing is that we have to use fillers that belong to English. Means you used it a couple of times today. Well, actually, this is not an English filler. It's just that we say in Hindi matlab and then we translate it in English. I means. Well, we can say I mean first of all, or we can say you see, you know, or sometimes we use the sounds uh. These are all English fillers. We don't use them too much. That is one thing we should try not to do. But a little bit we can use them. The only thing is we have to use English fillers. You see, so for instance, I'm a middle child. You see, we can say it like that instead of using matlab. Besides that, it was a really good session. Just try to watch a couple of videos, and perhaps in the next session we'll discuss them a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Time
Yes.
has done.
Yeah, we
Oh
are.
my god, time goes
Yes.
fly.
Time
Didn't
flew
realize
by.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
time flew by.
I will book again a slot with you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much.